So this is part 2 of our thorough survival kit review. Now we're going to be discussing shelter. So let's begin. What you can keep in your survival kit should be lightweight. So we have a poncho. You can use a poncho obviously as a poncho, but you can also use it to create a shelter. So things that you put in your survival kit should have different usage. So basically this can act in 2 different ways. We also have the lightweight space blanket. This can keep you warm if you're hypothermic, or you can also use it as a shelter. Or you can get in the habit of having a larger piece of plastic sheeting like this, or a garbage bag. Having some string thread is really good to have, because you can strap your shelter together, or even if you find branches and whatnot, you can strap those together to create some kind of lean-to. We have different types here, but also fishing line. You can use it to fish, but you can also use it to, put a structure together in your shelter, or you can also use it for sutures. So there you have, it's lightweight and it does 3 things. Another great item to have, duct tape. This is your best friend in your survival kit as well, because you can use it for your shelter, you can use it as a bandage in your first aid kit, you can use it to patch holes in your gear, in your tent, you name it. So this is really great to have. And you can, just wrap it around a credit card like this, or a piece of cardboard, to make it fit in your survival kit. Now, on the topic of having multiple usage for an item, I have a blade here by Toologic. So you have the blade, but you also have an LED light, and you have a fire striker like so. Now, this is great to have because it, saves room, and I have 3 things in it. So that's something to consider. But again, I have a Mora knife too, which I really love. So, I might carry my Mora knife on me and have this as a backup in my survival kit. Other things that we've discovered by Toologic. Now these are really lightweight, and you can basically take this blade and tie it to, a branch, or anything that you find, and you can create a spear, or you can create, a hunting device. So again, this is just a basic kit. You have a light, you have a whistle, and you also have a fire striker. So it has multiple things in one. Another thing that we have here, and there's a little bit of controversy about the wire saw. Some people like it, some people don't like it, some people find it awkward. Now, I had tried it just basic with having the 2 handles and cutting away. I did a video on this, and I found a different method, but it is kind of awkward. So a really great idea is creating sort of like a bow wire saw, and we're going to do a video soon on this. Basically, you take a piece of sapling, and you're going to tie the ends to it and create a bow saw. So we're going to do a video on that. I find that's a great idea for the wire saw. And a few viewers were asking me, well, why don't you carry an axe, and why don't you carry a hatchet or whatnot? Well, the reason why I wouldn't carry that is most likely in a survival situation, I probably wouldn't have it. If I was going camping, sure, I would have it. But like I said, survival situation, you're probably going to be limited on the tools that you do have on you, so you've got to get really creative. So the next category is going to be fire.